The purpose of this guided interior journey is an introduction to the teaching angels. Make sure you will be undisturbed and breathe deeply and easily, starting from your feet and moving upward. Tense your muscles and then allow them to relax. When you feel peaceful and tranquil, begin to visualize the images of this meditation, allowing them to acquire clarity and three-dimensional vividness. Endeavor to use your senses in this journey, allowing touch, smell, hearing, and sight to give you the full benefit of this communion with the angels of light. You see before you a trilithon gate. Its rearing uprights and the overhead lintel are formed of flawless crystals. Between the shimmering columns hangs a curtain the color of indigo, of deep violet, blue like the evening sky just after the sun has set and before the stars appear. This mystical veil gently swells from an unknown breeze. In the center of the veil clearly shines a single star. You laser focus upon this gate between the worlds until your concentration causes the crystal to glow brighter and brighter, and a halo of rainbow light emanates from the portal. You can hear a single high note, like a silver-toned bell. Now approach the gate and step through the veil. You are standing upon the shores of a lake. The water as still as glass, with a gentle mist rolling over the surface. A soft, clear light filters down from a silver sky, with no luminaries to be seen. You are robed in an olive green robe girt with a white cord. Stout leather sandals are upon your feet, and a heavy black cloak envelops you, protecting you from the chill. There is an air of serenity about this place, a feeling of deep peace, no sound, just the silence, the gentle light, and the still waters. Then suddenly you hear the sound of rippling as the waters part for the passage of a boat. It seems to be coming from the part of the lake where the mist is the thickest. You observe, and you are not apprehensive at all. But instead, you are curious to know what kind of vessel sails upon this sacred lake. From the mist, a high-prowed boat emerges emerges into view. It is formed of ancient, seasoned wood, and the rim of the hole is carved with letters of gold in a language that you do not recognize, but which provides a strange resonance within you. The tall prow of the boat is carved in the likeness of a hand holding a lamp, and in the lamp burns a clear violet flame. 6 oars, 3 on each side, propel the strange vessel forward, and the rowers are tall, slender beings, robed and hooded in silver. As the vessel draws in, it turns, and you look along its length. Near the stern is a high wooden seat. It is empty. The boat stops about 10 feet from the shoreline. The oars rest. The silver-clad beings rise and look across to you. Silence falls once again, and the lake returns to its former stillness. You feel somewhat awkward as the silence deepens and nothing appears to be said. Perhaps you think these beings cannot speak. So tentatively, you reach out with your feelings, seeking to convey that you come as a seeker for the light. As soon as your heart center stirs to reach out to the silver-clad beings, you can feel their welcome flooding into you like a starburst of joy. With their greeting that transcends speech comes the knowledge that they have come very far to meet you. They started out towards you the instant you decided to undertake this journey through inner space. But they cannot, may not approach any closer to the shore. You must somehow go to them. You must somehow go to them. You must cross this last space that separates you from each other. You must decide now. Do you wish to go on to the temple of the high servants of the One? Or is it too deep of an undertaking for you? Just what do the still waters before you hold beneath their seemingly calm surface? What do you really know about the strange hidden beings on their fantastic boat? So close, and yet a lifestyle away. In the depths of your being, weigh your heart. If you feel doubt or dread, then within that self-knowledge, pass back through the indigo veil in the crystal gate, back to the ways of sleeping humanity. If you feel doubt or dread, then with that self-knowledge, you must pass back through the indigo veil in the crystal gate. You must return back to the ways of sleeping humanity. There will be other opportunities on the great journey to retrace your steps back to the shore. If, however, your heart burns within you, if your soul hungers for that which alone endures, then step forward into the still waters. Now decide. You choose to place one foot into the cold water. Feeling the lake bottom beneath you, you bravely take another step, and then another. The waters are now up to your knees, and you suddenly realize that the waters are wonderful. The touch of the still waters fills you with a profound peace. The waters soothe away unhealed pains and hurts. Like rain upon a desert, they fulfill the deep places of your soul and melt away all darkness. In wonder, you kneel down in the water, letting it rise to your shoulders. Then you bow your head and wash the water over you. You emerge from the water like a dolphin, leaping with joy. Your senses are heightened, expanded in clarity, and you see upon the surface of the waters that the space remaining between you and the boat, there is a path formed of golden light. It comes from the vessel, from the glorious beings you now see upon its deck. Tall, bright, and serene figures, robed and winged with light, their eyes ablaze with endless joy, bent upon you, and their arms outstretched, beckoning you and welcoming you. You float from the waters, lifted by angel thoughts, onto the golden pathway. You see that your robes are now snow white, and your sandals are formed of woven grass, adorned with summer flowers. Without being aware of moving, save as a soft wind, you find yourself aboard, encircled by these living embodiments of love. It's just like being reunited with old friends whom you have always known but have forgotten for a while. It is a sense of completion. The close proximity of the angels clarifies your mind, invigorates and stimulates your aura. Communication is unimpeded and very rapid now, for your basic vibrational rate is quickened by these beings of light. They are the host of the cherubim, and they have been sent to bring you into the presence of the great teaching angels of humanity. The boat turns about. The 6 oars rise and dip into the still waters as it glides forward like a swan toward the pearly gray mist. As the vessel enters the mist, your vision becomes limited. You're seeing less and less and less, until even the sides of the boat disappear. As the mist thickens, the angels seem to vanish. For a moment, You are on the verge of heartbreak. Have your newfound companions gone? Have you found only to lose so soon? Look to the prow, says a mind touch. You can still see the violet flame burning clear and bright. You open out with your inner senses and find the presence of the angels caressing your mind, letting you know that although they may not always be in sight, they are always there if you call. The mist ahead begins to thin. You see a faint golden haze ahead, to which the boat begins to sail. The vessel emerges into the warm, golden light. All around you are the still waters, but now reflecting a golden sky that shines clearly upon all within the beauty of a sun and the softness of a moon. You notice that there are bright points of light hovering, flying, and swooping in the golden sky. Your angelic companions begin to sing, high and pure, like temple bells, a paean of joy. You realize they are communing with the flying lights, which in response draw closer, singing too as they approach. Now you can see that they are also angels, unbounded by any limitation. They soar in the lights of the endless day. Some are bearing cups, chalices, and they swoop down into the surface of the glass-like lake, hovering like celestial butterflies. They fill the chalices from the lake and fly up from sight like comets. Your curiosity is aroused. Immediately in answer, one of the cherubim explains, these are the ministers of consolation. To answer to true prayer, they bear the cups filled from the still waters to those who suffer or have need. Have you not realized yet what these waters are? Look into the depths of the lake, and you do so, seeing beneath the placid surface billowing tides of fire. Baffled, you inquire of the cherub. The still waters, he explains, are grace. From this lake, all healing centers upon the earth draw their power. To this lake, the winged ones bring in sleep those who suffer. From this lake, the angels who are charged to do so draw heaven's dew and take it to those of the earth plane who have need. This is one of the reasons it is very necessary for you to bathe in these waters before coming to us. Now another one of the cherubim on board approaches you, holding a crystal cup within the still waters glow, and offers it to you. You take the cup bearing the life of worlds, and drink of that peace which passeth understanding. Just ahead in the distance appears a tree-covered island. And upon the high hill in the center of this island stands a great octagonal temple built of living sunlight. The radiant structure is crowned with domes, cupolas, and graceful towers, and its image is reflected on all sides upon the surface of the healing lake. The boat approaches and is drawn in by the mystic island. A warm breeze comes off the isle, bearing the scent of the laurel and frankincense trees that adorn it. You can see no path and wonder how you will reach the temple. There is a sound like the cadence of wind chimes, and you learn that angels do laugh. Smiling, two of your companions place their strong arms about your waist. They spread their great wings and rise with you up into the air. The other four cherubim accompany you before and after, singing again. With this joyous escort of angels, you are flown up to the top of the hill. Over the temple's entrance, through a high-placed rose window. And you are set down on the mosaic floor of the sanctuary. The temple is vast. It soars up beyond sight. Inside the golden walls are the color of sun-suffused amber. In the east is a great seven-branched menorah, the lamp of the Elohim. Each cup alight with one colored flame, the seven making the spectrum of the rainbow. It is flanked on one side by a pillar of jet, and upon the other by a pillar of diamond. In the center of the temple, upon a dais of 4 steps, is a simple white cubic altar. Its simplicity stark in this glorious edifice. Upon the altar, bathed in a shaft of gentle starlight, is a golden yellow rose, upon which gleams a single drop of dew from the first dawn. The 6 cherubim form a semicircle around and behind you. The descending shaft of a starlight brightness and a great voice cries, Michael, and a column of gold and salmon light, some 20 feet high, appears by the altar. Gabriel, Samuel, cries the voice, and then 2 great columns, one of silver and blue, the other of fiery scarlet, flank the first column. Again the voice sounds, Raphael, Sachiel, Asariel, and 3 more bright columns join the first. one of vivid yellow, one violet purple, and one of sea green. For a third time, the voice is heard in the temple. Haniel, Cassiel, Ariel, and another trinity of luminous light beams join the first six. One of gentle rose and turquoise, one of deep greens and blues, and the third one brilliant as frozen lightning. The 9 resplendent columns are about the altar. Great chords of music are heard, and rapid flashes of color pass between them as they speak to one another. The attending cherubim brighten as if in response to the presence of the great angel lords. You feel the mind touch of Raphael first. Your consciousness tingles at his mental touch. Greetings, child of earth. My brethren and I are pleased that you have won through to this place. We were appointed by the Creator to help instruct your species for its return journey to godhood. Now that you have come here, our work together may begin in truth. Know this, we will never turn away from you when you call. We will always come, but you may, if you wish, turn away from us. We are constant, like that of the divine bliss. As we were born, we abide. We are servants of the One. What you see of us is a veiling of our true forms, whose light would sear the unprepared. Because we are those of our kind with whom you will work with at first, we will take on forms more familiar to your mind. Thus, may we become more than teachers and pupils. For your life and our life are one in God. As he speaks, the yellow column that is Raphael becomes a Mercury-type figure with traditional winged sandals and a caduceus staff. Only the wide slanting eyes retain their angelic characteristics. The purple column of Sachiel forms into a violet-clad, kingly figure of great benevolence. Gabriel appears as a Grecian athlete in a blue-silver trimmed chiton. Samuel as a knight in a scarlet surcoat, wielding a bright sword. Michael as a gold-vested priest. Asariel robed in sea green, holding a silver trident. Haniel as a beautiful woman, robed in turquoise, with a coronet of pink roses in her copper red hair. Cassiel, crowned with jet and robed in dark green, with a mantle of sable. And finally, Ariel, in a rainbow robe, with a clear flame floating above his head. With the teaching angels in these forms, you will feel less awestruck, more able to approach them as they intended. Together, you share some moments of private communion. Then Uriel gives a signal to his 8 brethren. You draw back, and they resume the appearance of high columns of bright divine light. They form a ring around the altar, and they begin to circle it faster and faster, until you can no longer identify separate columns as they merge together, creating a great vortex of colored light. They stretch upward, growing brighter in intensity and power, and then they are gone. And where the altar stood is now the crystal gate between the worlds, with its veil of indigo adorned with a single star. You make your farewells to the cherubim, the angels of light, with the intuitive knowledge that you will meet them again. You approach the crystal gate. The indigo veil billows up and open. You step through the gate, poised between the 2 worlds. Hearing Raphael's voice again, when you call, we will come. You have traveled far and deep. You become aware of the weight and warmth of your physical body, the air in your lungs, the moisture in your mouth. You repeat your name a couple of times to establish your identity. Make sure you are fully back to this level of reality. And when you are ready, you open your eyes.